for me that something to do with music journalist, or someone travelling around the world watching gigs and writing about music, going to festivals, something like that. I love music. There's so many funny stories that have happened over the years. Some of them are just wildly inappropriate for a video like this, so I'll stick to ones that are okay. But probably one of the funniest that I can remember is the first A&S ski trip that we went on, where one of our sales guys, some people at A&S will know and love, is Nick Litherland, who told everyone in the run up to the ski trip that he was a level 7 skier, and everyone was really, really dubious about it. And nobody knows still to this day why he decided to say that, given that we were going on a ski trip and we would see that he clearly wasn't a level 7. But on the first slope, we took a video of him on his first level 7 ski down, and he fell over at the top of it and never made it down to the bottom. So that's one of the belters. There's quite a few people that have been instrumental over the last 10 years at A&S, but the first person to open doors was Scott Fletcher, because he interviewed me amongst other people, but he was the first person that could see that I was going to be a good fit in A&S, so I've got to be thankful for that. And then obviously Scott's had an impact at various points all the way through over the last 10 years, and he even does still today. Paul Sweeney as well, so moving into a pre-sales role and working with salespeople and really seeing the nuts and bolts of how good salespeople work. So Paul's had a massive impact, and then again various points in my career at A&S, Paul's done that as well for me. Working with Andy Barrow, when we first, with me, Andy and Jamie, I suppose, were the first people really to work in pre-sales together and building a really tight team there. And then I suppose other people that we've brought in, so bringing in Chris Hodgson to run managed services has allowed me to work on different parts of the business and different departments. And then there's just a whole host of people in between. Nathan Gaskell has been an amazing person to work with over the years. There's too many to mention. There's loads of amazing people, and thankfully almost all of them are still here. Probably helping set up with Chris Hodgson, Steve Breen, and all the people in managed services, taking managed services from being reactive, hardware-based support into the beast that it is today. So I've not been working on it directly for a while, but helping build that in the very beginning is something the whole business is really proud of. Having the ability to build really great relationships with some top people. I've made loads of friends over the years, and then always had a core of people that I'm really tight with, and thankfully some of those are previous jobs, but a lot of them are at A&S now. The A&S has been a massive part of my personal life and my professional life, and a lot of that is down to the amazing mates that I've got here. It's really tough to narrow this down to one or two people, but I'd say Jamie Sinclair is one of the people that I've enjoyed working with most over the years. Not just from learning from him, but watching him turn into what he is today. He was already an influential character at A&S when I joined, but he's just become even more so over the years. So working with Jamie Sinclair, I've taken a lot of joy of working with him. And then probably Steve Breen as well. He's another person that seeing him, because when he started he was on the service desk, and watching him turn into what he is today is also amazing. Well, it's easy that Chris England. Anyone who knows Chris England and knows how tough he is would go absolutely nowhere near him without getting their head ripped off. So I'd give Chris a wide berth. I think I have to say the last 2 years, we knew it was going to be a big challenge 2 years ago when we started it, 2ish years ago, and it definitely proved to be the case that transforming from what we were into a genuine cloud service provider that has got real credibility in the market and we can execute on what we're executing on now, that's been a huge challenge, but we're massively rewarding. Again, there's loads of people at A&S that are people who are proud to work with, but probably the person is someone who I certainly don't tell enough, although he probably wouldn't like me for saying this now or telling him repeatedly just how good he is. But Nathan Gaskell, So watching what Nathan is capable of doing under really challenging circumstances with the newest, most complex, cutting edge tech, and turning it into something that we can help shape our customers with, he's a super impressive guy. In fact, he doesn't know how amazing he is. So, Nathan. Wow, 10 years feels like about 5 lifetimes in IT. Certainly over the last couple of years it's held for us. But AS will become more and more of a digital go-to partner for our customers in the UK, and within 10 years' time I'd like to think that maybe even we'd be looking further afield than that and start showing the rest of Europe and rest of the world what we can do. 10 years is a long time in IT.